Prince Harry's court cases against different UK tabloids has gotten them shook. They're afraid. And no wonder the attacks towards Harry and Meghan have drastically increased over the past couple of weeks. And my family, we are seeing tabloids and so-called media personalities lie about Prince Harry and Meghan constantly. They have gone after Meghan, and now it's clear they are also coming for Harry. And my family, the latest lie is that Prince Harry wanted to interview Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump, and Mark Zuckerberg about their upbringing and childhood traumas. Basically, that is what is being said right now. My family, obviously, this is just another lie. One more lie about Prince Harry. To attack him, abuse him, insult him, and mock Prince Harry. My family, Prince Harry and Meghan, through their foundation actual, have been vocal about their support for Ukraine. My family, Prince Harry himself and Meghan have partnered up with World Central Kitchen to give food to people in Ukraine, to provide food for people in Ukraine. Harry and Meghan have done that through their foundation actual. My family, what is happening right now is that they are trying to pin Harry's name next to people who are divisive. People like Donald Trump, people like Vladimir Putin. That is what is happening right now. My family, allow me to ask you just one question. Would Prince Harry speak to someone like Donald Trump, who has been abusing Prince Harry and Meghan? My family, would Prince Harry speak to someone like that? The answer is no. The answer is no. And that's why you can understand yourself. You can use basic common sense and realize and see this story created to attack and mock Prince Harry is nothing but another lie created to attack Prince Harry. My family, I want you to hear exactly what Meghan said herself about Donald J. Trump. I want you to hear her words about Donald Trump that she said years ago. My family, please kindly look at this interview that Meghan did years ago before she and Harry got married. My family, it's highly important.
Trump is divisive. Yes, of course Trump is divisive. Think about just female voters alone, right? I mean, like, I think it was in 2012, like, the Republican Party lost the female vote by 12 points. That's a huge number. And with as misogynistic as Trump is and so vocal about it, that's a huge chunk of it. You're not just voting for a woman if it's Hillary just because she's a woman, but certainly because Trump has made it easy to see that you don't really want that kind of world. Yes, of course Trump is divisive. Think about just female voters alone, right? I mean, like, I think it was in 2012, like, the Republican Party lost the female vote by 12 points. That's a huge number. And with as misogynistic as Trump is and so vocal about it, that's a huge chunk of it. You're not just voting for a woman if it's Hillary just because she's a woman, but certainly because Trump has made it easy to see that you don't really want that kind of world.
My family, you have heard exactly what Meghan has said about Donald Trump. So my family, in your own opinion, do you actually even believe, in just 5 seconds even, that somehow Prince Harry would even propose to do a podcast, to talk to Donald Trump, to have Donald Trump as a guest in his podcast? My family, you don't need a genius to realize that once again, they are lying about Prince Harry. At the same time, they are mocking Prince Harry by lying, using lies to mock Prince Harry, to mock Prince Harry's childhood traumas that he faced growing up while in the UK because of what happened to his late mother, Diana, who was chased to her death. My family, Donald Trump is someone who is a very, very controversial figure. He is someone, my family, who just recently has been indicted. Just very, very recently. For having classified documents, for being in possession of classified documents. Just recently. My family, do you think even for 5 seconds, Prince Harry would speak to such a character, to such a person? Do you think even Prince Harry would speak to someone who has been abusive, not just towards Harry, but also towards Meghan, Donald Trump? The answer is no. The answer is no. Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, right now, he is someone whom the International Criminal Court wants to arrest him for war crimes. Do you think for 5 seconds Prince Harry wants to speak to someone like that? Vladimir Putin. Someone who wants to be arrested by the International Criminal Court for war crimes against Ukraine. Do you think Harry wants to speak to such a person? My family, the answer is no. The answer is no. My family, let's say there are two people in my family. Let's say there are two people. Let's say me, Brian, and one person else. Evans. Let's call the person Evans. Now, me, Brian, I tell all of you, hey, look outside. Look outside, members of the squad. You'll see that it's raining outside. And then Evans, a journalist, is saying, no. Brian is lying. It's not raining outside. Brian's lying. Brian is a liar, Evans says. Your job as a person is not to stand there and say, you know what? I'm going to go with what Brian or Evans has said. Your job as a person is to open your window and look outside to check if it's raining. And then you get the truth. Then you'll find out the truth if it's actually raining. By just opening your window to look if it's raining. And then you'll find out if who is telling the truth. If Brian is telling the truth or Evans is telling the truth. Your job as a person is to open the windows. Do your own research. Find out the truth for yourself. My family, the media, especially the UK tabloid media, have been spreading so much lies about Harry and Meghan for many, many years. For a very, very long time. My family, when you see something that is also absurd, like these stories right now, created to target and mock Prince Harry, that somehow Prince Harry wanted to interview Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump, and Mark Zuckerberg about their upbringing and childhood traumas, my family, just ask yourself, does it make any sense? And do your own basic research. That's what anyone should do. My family, their own research. But sadly, people, whenever they see just any lie about Prince Harry, trolls that is, they just accept the lie. That's what they normally do. And my family, that just makes me sick. To see people failing to do their own research, to understand that there is no way Prince Harry would ever speak to people who have been abusive towards his wife Meghan. I mean, my family, if he wanted to speak to them, my family, he'd do what the tabloids have always wanted. For Harry to engage with them, for Harry to have a relationship with them. If Prince Harry wanted to speak with his abusers or to speak to people who abuse his wife Meghan, he would have done that years ago by speaking to the UK tabloid press, those so-called role experts who have been abusive towards him and Meghan. He would have done that years ago. But guess what? He has never ever entertained them one bit. Prince Harry and Meghan years ago announced a zero engagement policy with the UK tabloid press. Daily Mail, The Sun, The Mirror, some of these tabloids, most of them, he is suing right now for serious criminal offenses, for unlawful gathering of information. Harry is suing them. And no wonder right now they are lying about him. They are lying about Meghan. That's what's happening right now. My family, I wish for people to look at the sources of these lies. Lies being told about Harry and Meghan. And do some research for themselves to find out the actual truth. Prince Harry would never speak to those who abuse Meghan and himself, my family. He never ever would do that, my family. He never ever would do such a thing, my family. My family, just kindly please hear this that has been said, my family. And I quote what is being said about this lie about Harry. Now, someone called Ashley Carman, who writes for Bloomberg, clearly wants to join this hate campaign against Harry and Meghan, said this, my family. Here's what she said, because she's the one who broke this lie. She said, I spoke to people with knowledge of the situation about what ideas the prince floated and why none of them ever came to fruition. And they requested anonymity because they were not authorized to speak about his work. Nameless and faceless sources have always been used to attack Harry and Meghan, to try and impeach the credibility, character of Prince Harry and Meghan. Nameless and faceless sources have been constantly used against Harry and Meghan. And some people, whenever they see the lie, they're like, oh, so this is what happened. And they never ever question the lie. But whenever they see Prince Harry and Meghan going on record, they're like, why can't you keep quiet? Stop talking. Don't say anything. Every time when Harry and Meghan dare to tell their own story, whether it's Oprah or the Harry and Meghan documentary, you see the rhetoric online. Keep quiet. Don't say anything. UK tabloids, keep quiet. Don't say anything. You are hurting the royal family. But every single day, you see this large number of lies from faceless and nameless sources being used to mock Prince Harry, being used to insult Meghan Markle. My family, that makes me sick. I respect someone, in this case, Harry and Meghan, who are brave enough to tell their own story. I can see their faces and know this story comes from Harry and Meghan. And I can see their faces. I can hear what they're saying. I know it's Harry and Meghan. And they are brave people. However, time and time again, online, my family, a new story, a new lie is written about Harry and Meghan. This time it's about Prince Harry. To attack Prince Harry, to mock Prince Harry. From nameless and faceless sources. Just kindly hear this. Spotify declined to comment, as did Actual Audio. And then, my family, just look at the headline from Daily Mail. Daily Mail said, Prince Harry wanted to interview Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump, and Mark Zuckerberg about their upbringing and childhood traumas, leaving Spotify executives scratching their heads before £15 million podcast deal was scrapped. My family, and yet the person who came up with this story, hear what the person who came up with this lie said. Spotify declined to comment. Oh, my family, I'm just so sick of the lies. I'm just sick of the lies. As I've said, if Brian and Evans are telling you a different story, if Brian says it's raining outside and Evans says it's not raining outside, and you want to find out exactly who's telling the truth, then you as a person, you as a human being, you need to do one simple thing. Open the window, look outside, and find out the exact truth. My family, I've done my own research. I've looked at the words used here. Spotify declined to comment. The person who came up with this lie, called Ashley Carman, who writes for Bloomberg, and then look at the language used by Daily Mail, leaving Spotify executives scratching their heads. So my family, on one side you're hearing Spotify declined to comment. So which is this executive who was scratching his head? Which executive is Daily Mail talking about? My family, they are so used to lying about Prince Harry. They are so used to lying about Prince Harry. So used to it. My family, the policy of Daily Mail and other UK tabloids, don't let the truth ever get in the way of running a story, of a perfect story, my family. But the thing is, this even is not a perfect story. It does not even make any sense, my family. Because Prince Harry, even during the NAACP Awards, while accepting the NAACP award, my family, Harry himself voiced support for Ukraine, for the people of Ukraine. Harry did that. My family, even during the Invictus Games, Harry, once again, voiced support for Ukraine. Harry did that again. And then you are telling me someone who's using basic common sense that Harry wanted to speak to Vladimir Putin, who gave the order to invade Ukraine. Come on, get out of here. You can't lie to me. You can't lie to me. You just can't lie to me. You can't lie to me. You can't. I'm someone who uses basic common sense. And I would like it for people even, because this story has been spread online. This lie has been spread online and is being talked about online. I'd like for people to just use their basic common sense. Just do some research. My family, just do some research. That is what people need to do. But sadly, my family, these individuals are so used to lying about Prince Harry, so used to lying about him, just so they can mock Prince Harry. Just look once again, Meghan's words about Donald Trump. My family.
Yes, of course Trump is divisive. Think about just female voters alone, right? I mean, like, I think it was in 2012, like, the Republican Party lost the female vote by 12 points. That's a huge number. And with as misogynistic as Trump is and so vocal about it, that's a huge chunk of it. You're not just voting for a woman if it's Hillary just because she's a woman, but certainly because Trump has made it easy to see that you don't really want that kind of world.
My family. And once again, also, Prince Harry, my family himself, is a feminist like Meghan. You know, Meghan said that was speaking to Gloria Steinem years ago. My family, you are telling me once again that some of Prince Harry wanted to speak to someone who's a very well-known misogynist, even by Meghan's own words, as you've heard Meghan say. You're telling me that Harry wants to speak to that kind of person. My family, we are not fools here. We are not fools. We see exactly what they're doing right now. We see the motive of this lie. And the motive of this lie is to mock Prince Harry for what he has shared. His childhood trauma in the royal family, of what happened when he lost his mother, Diana. And Prince Harry have been very, very vocal about it. And to see Harry's trauma being weaponized to mock him, my family, I find it quite disgusting. Where is Prince William, who claims he's an advocate of mental health? Where's Kim Milton, who claims he's an advocate of mental health? My family, where are they? Because this is something that they themselves need to call out. Harry is here being mocked for sharing his childhood traumas. My family, it is despicable what Daily Mail and the other people online, those trolls, what they are doing, my family. It is quite despicable, my family. And also it's disgusting what this Ashley, who writes for Bloomberg, this lie that she has come up with just to get some clicks, you know? I've even gone to her Twitter. She's gotten more than 100,000 views just based on this lie about Prince Harry. My family, to get clicks, people lie about Prince Harry just to get some clicks. And media outlets are picking up lies about Prince Harry. You know, that's what they're doing. You know, I can expect the lies from Daily Mail and the UK tabloids that Harry is suing. You know, but there are some other media outlets also that I find to see quite despicable what they're doing, rehashing lies being told about Prince Harry that don't even make any sense whatsoever. My family, even Daily Mail, its own headline itself is a lie, leaving Spotify executives scratching their heads. And yet here, the person who came up with the lie actually is saying that Spotify declined to comment. So which Spotify executives were scratching their heads? Which ones? Now, my family, we are going to be exposing lies in this channel. We won't let UK tabloids or anyone lie about Prince Harry or Meghan in peace. My family, we won't. We won't. We won't. We just won't. They won't lie about Harry in peace. They will not. My family, they will not. My family, please kindly just hear some comments from members of the squad online who have seen this latest lie about Prince Harry. My family, someone said that Meghan had avoided meeting Trump more than once in her lifetime and was very open of what she thought of him. The mere idea of Harry inviting Trump and Putin to one of his podcasts is bonkers. My family is completely bonkers, my family. And my family, someone said that all these lies, those are themes he talked about in his book. Exactly. Now, all of a sudden, he wanted to make a podcast about this. My family. And this only comes out after he published a book and touched on these subjects in an interview this year. Exactly. You know, I love it when I see some people, you know, questioning this new lie about Harry. You know, I love seeing people questioning, using their minds to ask themselves important questions, my family. What's happening is that they're mocking Harry's childhood traumas. My family, the Rota and the UKW media, they do PR for the royal family. The monarchy is the highest level of the class system in the UK. The UK is a class system. And the monarchy stands at the top of the class system. And the tabloids, the work of the royal Rota, those who cover the royal family for a living, is to prop up the monarchy. That's their job, to prop up the monarchy. That when you're a prince, you have everything. You know, it's a huge platform. It's a golden chance to do anything you want to do. But in reality, it's not. You are in a cage. That's basically your life. You're in a cage. You're controlled. You put up with abuse of the UK media. You are held to ransom by the UK tabloid media. If you make money for Rupert Murdoch, he will chase after you in every corner of the UK, like what he did to Harry when Harry was growing up. And ever since Harry was a child, ever since Harry was even in his mother's womb, already, my family, he was a target for the Murdoch-owned press. That is what they did. And the Rothmere-owned press. What's happening is that they're mocking Prince Harry because my family, basically, by Harry and Meghan in the UK and telling their own story about what happened to them. It ruined that narrative that when you're a member of the royal family, you have everything. There can be no problems in the monarchy. You have everything. When in reality, it just ain't true. My family, being there is a life of suffering. And you're expected to suffer to make money for the Murdochs and the Rothmers. And my family, Harry, won't play the game of propping up the monarchy and being like, oh, it's everything. It's just the best, as he takes abuse every single day. Harry and Meghan will not do that. My family, and clearly that is what angers the UK tabloid press, and also no wonder they're mocking Harry for talking about his childhood traumas, my family. And my family, Harry was right to speak about his childhood traumas and say exactly who caused them. Clearly, it was the actions of the UK tabloid press. And Harry did the right thing to speak about it, my family. Harry did the right thing. And my family, now tell me your thoughts about, this lie that has been told about Prince Harry kindly. I'd like to please kindly hear your opinion, my family, about this, my family. Even someone said that Putin and Trump, of all people, no way is this true. No way is it true that Harry wanted to interview those two, especially Trump. Nobody in their right mind would want to sit him on a couch to talk about his childhood. That's a big, fat lie. Just like Trump. Someone said that. And indeed, it's very, very true, my family. And they are doing this, my family, to portray that Harry is someone who, is not clever. That's what they're doing, my family. Remember, growing up, the tabloids sought to portray Harry as someone who, in Harry's own words, in his witness statement, as someone who's a tickle, someone who's not smart. That is what they did. And that hurt Prince Harry. It caused Harry so much pain because of what they did. And my family, clearly, they're continuing to do that with these lies about Prince Harry. My family, there's no way Harry would ever want to sit with someone like Donald Trump. No way. There is no way, my family. And some people who use common sense will see that. Harry and Meghan never speak to their abusers. Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. Never. My family. And it's high time some people do some research, even when they see a story, to do their own research and find out the actual truth, my family. Now, my family, now tell me your thoughts about what we've just discussed kindly. I'd like to please kindly hear your opinion, my family. And with that and so much more, stay tuned on this video, my family. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Petana, and Doria Raglan, and all of you members of the squad at home. The tabloids are scared about Harry's court case. Clearly, they are scared, and no wonder the attacks have increased drastically towards Harry and Meghan. But guess what? You won't break Harry and Meghan. Tabloids, you won't break Harry and Meghan. And I hope that this ends with some so-called criminals masquerading as journalists in prison. I hope that this ends with some so-called criminals masquerading as journalists in prison. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. People like Piers Morgan and the others going to prison. That is what I hope. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Harry will not drop his cases. It's high time UK tabloids get that. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.